Hello folks. This week I've been inspired by a fellow photographer on YouTube. His name's James Bell, and it was down a valley called Langstrath, and it really inspired me watching his video to come and seek it out myself and get my take on it. So I've nipped over for today just to see what compositions I can find. I'm not looking to replicate his, I want to get my take on it. And it's not a great day, it's a bit overcast, but we'll see what we can get. Today. I'm really looking forward to it because it's a place I've never been to before. And yeah, he's getting inspiration from fellow photographers on YouTube or on the internet. Really helps in my opinion, on your photography journey. You know, going to places that you've never been to before and been inspired by others. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. This beautiful part of the Lake District. I got my first composition set up and ready. I've been working this scene for the last sort of 10-15 minutes, and I've gone for a landscape format initially, just to get the whole length of this river from the gnarly trees on the right hand side to the sort of ending of my frame, the cascade of a sort of a meandering fall on the left there. The thing that drew me to this image is that this beautiful rock formations on this base that I'm on at now, and then on my right hand side of my frame some amazing grey coloured formations, rock formations, with some lovely cracks running across them in all different directions. I'm loving the gnarly trees on my on the horizon of this frame, and the turquoise river that's absolutely beautiful. It really is. It's very, very clear. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this landscape frame first, and then I might put a portrait format on it and try and use a bit more of this rock that I'm standing on at the minute. I think that'll work quite well, but I'm initially drawn to the landscape format to get the most of this river in. So yeah, you have to let me know in the comments below which one you prefer, the landscape or the portrait format. So I'm at f10 and I've got a shutter speed of 1.3 seconds to just get some of that water in flow, looking really nice. So yeah, got a 6-stop neutral density filter on the front of my lens here as well, and I'm at 26mm. So I'll take the shot, 2-second timer, away we go. So I'm just walking further up the valley now, and been here a couple of hours, and I've come to the conclusion that this place is quite vast, and it's a place that you could spend weeks finding compositions. There's many I've passed, and just haven't got the time today to do them all. So I'm definitely going to come back. So I want to thank James Bell for introducing this to me. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm just going to walk further up the valley and pick out a few more compositions that I feel that I can sort of do today, and then take some photographs with my phone of locations that I can't get to today, and maybe do that at a later date. So yeah, what a beautiful place though, guys, what a beautiful place. Definitely, you should definitely be coming up here. So I'll look for some more compositions, and when I find some that I really love, I'll get back to you. Right, I've come across a lovely little scene here. I love this tree. I don't know if you can see it through my vlogging camera, but I put some bit of footage on this tree that I'm really interested in at the minute. It's right in the middle of the valley, and it's stood on its own. We all love lone trees, don't we? And I just love where it's situated. It's between two mountain backdrops, and then there's a lovely snowy peak in the distance there. The only thing that we're lacking at the minute is some sunlight, some light coming down the valley. Absolutely beautiful. This, definitely going to come back and do this one, but I particularly like it at the minute because of that snow-capped peak. I think it looks really well, and it's going to be right in the centre of my image, that tree. So I'm going to be using that tree. It's still got some leaves on it as well, which is good. Some orangey leaves. So yeah, I've got my tree right in the centre there. There's a little bit of stone wall at the side of it, and there's this beautiful valley coming down my right hand side, and then this lovely one coming down my left, and then that beautiful snowy peak to cap it all off. Absolutely stunning. So just going to set that up now on my tripod, and we'll get on with it. Right, okay, I'm all set up. I've just slipped a 3-stop graduated filter just to put a bit of mood in the sky there. It's a soft graduated filter, so it should be alright, I should imagine, for these mountains and that. So back to my composition. As I say, I've got this lovely tree in the centre of my composition. There's a little bit of this stone wall at the very bottom of my composition. Then I've got these cascading mountains on my left, and on my right, and then on my left as well. And I've got this beautiful snow-capped peak right set off right in the centre of my image with my tree. So really love this, actually, really love it. But same as I say, I think it'd be best photographed when there's some light coming down this valley. It'll look amazing, really would. So settings wise, I'm at f10 just to keep that distant background in sharp focus, as well as my tree. And yeah, so let's have a look at my, yeah, I'm at 100, it's given me an exposure time of 1/30th of a second at f10, ISO 64. So I'm going to head and take this shot. Really love this, really love it. Stunning, really, really love that. Right, got my composition sorted out. I'm using portrait format really to accentuate these foreground rocks that pointing you into the direction of these cascades of and waterfalls, and then this beautiful tree on the centre of my composition at the top there. Beautiful moody sky. I've got a 3-stop graduated filter on there, and I've also put a 6-stop filter on there to just get the shutter speed down to 1 second. So yeah, loving this composition. I think I'm going to do a portrait of this as well. Sorry, not portrait, landscape format of this as well. The only sort of, not a deal breaker, but it's the river's sort of coming down to me and then it's directing down to the left hand side, which isn't great, but I just love these rocks that are pointing up to that tree. So, but the other composition might work better for the river when I go over to that other composition over there, but I'm exploring this because I'm going to come back anyway. So yeah, so it's given me a shutter speed of 1 second. I'm at f11 and ISO 64. So I'll take this shot and let me know in the comments below which you like best, the portrait format or the landscape format. And when I go over to the other composition, let me know if you prefer that one. Okay, so here goes. Right folks, got my composition. I've just come to the left of my last composition. Initially it was going to go more into this river on the left hand side, but it's just not working. So I plumped for this position here. It's central to these cascades and the tree on my horizon there. Some beautiful moody skies in the image at the back there. And I'm going to put a 1 minute exposure on this. At 1 minute? Well, that'll take a long time, I think. A 1 second exposure on this, just to get some nice flow in this water. I've not put a polarizer on it because I quite like the sheen on these on the rocks here. I think it gives it a bit of detail. I don't want to really be looking through this, looking through the water to the base of this river. I much prefer as it is. So yeah, I'm at f10, ISO 100. I've got a 6-stop filter on there and a 3-stop graduated filter. So I'm going to take my shot and just let me know in the comment section below how you feel it is to the other composition. I'd really be interested. So here goes. Right folks, weather's closing in. I think I'm going to call it a day. I've just passed the waterfall shop that I was going to do on my way back, but this weather's closing in now, so I'm not going to do it this time, but probably next time I come and visit. Glasses are low, getting wet. So it's a place that I'd thoroughly recommend you to come with your cameras. Absolutely stunning, and I've only scratched the surface here. There's many opportunities. I'd appreciate a subscription if you're that way inclined, and a thumbs up would be nice as well. If you could do that for me, that'd be great. I'm just trying to grow my channel, and I hope to see you on my next little landscape photography adventure. And take care of yourselves, and see you soon.